Good morning, Friday. Oh man, I couldn't wait for you to be here. It's been a long week, and I'm glad it's finally coming to a close, or at least the work portion of it. I have a question for everyone out there. If you know you're already late, like you've left the house late already, you know you need to be somewhere, whether it be work or a meeting or just a social get-together, and you haven't had your coffee yet, will you still take that extra time and go get a coffee, or will you forego your coffee? I'm just asking because this morning I am not foregoing my breakfast. I think I'm gonna get a coffee. And I know I'm already running behind. And it looks like it's busy here. Oopsie. That's a bit of a line. Hopefully they're on their game today. Trying to remember whether I said good morning to you today or not. I think I did. That's right. I was at Dunkin' Donuts, or on my way to Dunkin' Donuts. Or both. I don't know. Having a slow day today. Not a lot of customers. I'm moving kind of slow. Haven't even started orders, but we don't have a lot. Just been sort of interneting and that sort of thing. You know, I don't even remember half of what I've looked up. I was actually doing some research on some stuff. I can't even remember what I was doing. It's just that sort of day. Coffee I got this morning sort of half worked. Like made me feel more awake, but didn't really clear up my head. So I think I'm ready to do orders. I printed everything out. I'm gonna get to that, and then who knows, with how slow things are today, and it being a Friday, I might close early. I know you shouldn't do things like that, but hey, I might. This always seems to happen to me. I look at Facebook and I find stuff that like upsets me. Like, I know there are a lot more things in this world that could be a lot more, well, that are a lot more upsetting than this, but this is sort of on a personal level. One of the first places that Vanessa, or the first place that Vanessa and I ever took a vacation together was San Diego. And it is still one of my favorite places to go, especially down at the waterfront. And I was scrolling through Facebook and found out that they are closing, or there's a possibility they're going to tear down Seaport Village so they can redevelop it and build a hotel or whatever. Hotel and a mall. And earlier they had decided they were gonna take away Anthony's Fish Grotto. They voted them out somehow. So now they have to relocate. They're no longer going to be along the waterfront where they have been like forever. It's not like Anthony's was my absolute favorite place to eat, but I did like going there every once in a while. It was one of the first places that Vanessa and I went and ate at on our first vacation. And we've been there a number of times over the years. And Seaport Village, we try and get there every time we go. It's one of our favorite places to walk around, look in the little shops, walk along the waterfront. And now it's all gonna be gone by like the end of this year. Man, still bummed, but moving on, because it's not like there's anything I can do to change any of the stuff going on in San Diego. I can support the Save Seaport Village movement, though, in any way I can. I think it's just silly. Anyways, on with the day. Time to enter orders. It's 1:20. I'm trying to decide whether I should order some lunch or whether hold off on eating until after I leave work. Jeez. Things gotta be so difficult. I'm gonna drink this though. I'm actually really liking these LaCroix waters. I got some mango ones. I think Vanessa drank like 3 of them. So I'm gonna drink one of her pamplemousse ones. That's French for grapefruit. Man, I've got such a headache today. And an email from nobody that I really care about. I was gonna say something other than what I've been saying, and now I can't remember what that was. Weird. Oh well. Here's some really great advice from Harley, the Sauce Boss, on YouTube. Check this out.
You should go to the gym, or the equivalent of whatever that is. You should do it today. Today should be the day that you make it happen, or first thing tomorrow, if you're watching this at night. Do you know what I mean? But if you watch this during the day, like, you fucked up. Even if it's 5 p.m., bitch, better get it done.
What do you think? Get it done. Go to the gym, or whatever it is, that thing that you've been wanting to do and haven't been doing, just get it done. I think that's good advice. And when I clicked on, I've been watching this and I had it paused and I've been doing other things. I came back to it, and as soon as I hit play, that's where it came in. And I sort of needed that right at that moment. Yeah. I am absolutely ready to leave, but I just wanted to export a couple of photos and maybe get something up on Instagram from my walk with the puppies last night. So I'm looking at this one right now. This one looks pretty cool. I've got a couple others. I think I might post this one right now, and then maybe something else later tonight, and then something tomorrow. I think there's like 3 that I'm really liking right now, this being one of them. I think I'm gonna export this one right now and then do something else like later tonight or tomorrow. Also, I'm thinking of going to see, man, my brain just forgot. Totally, I hate when that happens. I'll have to complete that thought when it comes back to me. Yeah. That's it. I am Audi 5000. That means I'm out of here. Gotta stop and get some fuel for the Dodge Journey for JoJo, and some fuel for me. I didn't have any lunch today. I decided against ordering anything. I never really go out and get anything, so I need to order delivery, and I didn't feel like getting anything today. But I will need to stop on the way home. Should probably lock the door. There, it's locked. Put something in the back of the car. I got stuff at the post office, so I put something in the back a little while ago, and I noticed somebody threw something at the back of our car. It's all sticky and gummy. I have no idea what it is. It's gross. Vehicle is fueled up, and I stopped at McDonald's, and I got myself some mozzarella sticks. I saw this thing online where a lot of people are saying that the mozzarella sticks are coming without mozzarella, like no cheese. Like, not that it's fake cheese, just nothing in the middle, just an empty breaded shell. I don't know about that. I did have them before. I tried them when they first came out, and they all came with cheese in them. So I got a 3-pack. I'm not going to show you on camera because I'm driving, and I can't do camera, drive, and show you my food at the same time. So I will just let you know after I eat them whether they all had cheese in them. I think they do. I think everybody's faking it. That's my opinion. They're just trying to start some weird thing online. But hey, you never know. Right? So I'm gonna eat my mozzarella sticks, and you can just chill for a second. Maybe I won't talk to you until I get home. We'll see. Just about home. A little ways to go yet. And by the way, my mozzarella sticks all had cheese in them. So I don't know what those people are talking about. I kind of do. I'll explain that when I get home. But right now I had a thought inspired by a friend I have on Facebook. I went to the same high school as her. I think we were never really in the same class, but we're friends on Facebook. Anyways, she just started a blog, and she wants to use that to write down her thoughts and what she's thinking and that sort of thing. She put up her first post. I haven't read the whole thing yet, but I will read it tonight because I am very interested in what she has to say. But it got me thinking that this vlog that I'm doing now is a lot because I could never get myself to write. I have a number of blogs that I've wanted to write on, one that I've had for years that I always say I'm going to write more and then I never do. And it was the same thing with videos. I was going to do them and I did a few and then I didn't. But I have now found it much easier to carry a camera around with me and film myself every day than it is to actually sit down and write anything. Not that I can't write, it's just if I put my mind to it, I can, and I'm pretty good at it, but I just, for some reason, choose not to. So the whole vlogging and using a camera works a lot better for me, especially now that I've gotten to the point where I'm very driven and religious about doing it every day and uploading every night. I mean, there's the odd one that gets uploaded late, but for the most part, everything gets uploaded at the end of the day, ready to post the next morning. And where I was going with this was that I want this to be a good mix of video of what I'm doing in my day and also what I'm thinking. I've tried to concentrate a lot on like doing things, and I want to do a lot more of that. The whole adventure thing and discovery and doing new things, I want to do a lot of that. But I also want it to be a good mix of what I'm thinking and my thoughts on things, and like stuff that's happening in everyday life, stuff that's going on with me, stuff that's going on in the world. I don't want to get on like political or religious or whatever rants or stuff like that, but if something comes up and I want to share my opinion, that's what I'm going to do, because this is my platform and this is where I go to talk. So I'm gonna talk. All right, there's my little story. Home, puppers are happy. Just thought I'd wrap up a couple of things that I had talked about earlier. We'll start with the mozzarella sticks. They had cheese in them, but I can see where people are getting the whole no cheese thing. I did have one that if you bit it and you just looked at it, it would look like it had no cheese. It had like, it was full at one end and not at the other, but around the entire outside of the part that looked like it had no cheese, it was cheesy. So if you bit it and pulled, there would be the cheesy stringy bit. So I think what is happening is that cheese has moisture in it, and when you fry anything, like deep fry anything that has moisture in it, especially if you do it from frozen, that moisture like explodes. So I think what's happening is that cheese inside the breading is exploding outward and coating the inside of the breading, so it's appearing like there's no cheese in there, but it's actually around the outside. There you go, long-winded explanation. And also, I was talking about I wanted to go see something tonight. I wanted to go see Matthew Silver. If you don't know who Matthew Silver is, there is a video of him that I uploaded on my channel quite a ways back when I'm back in New York. I uploaded it well after I was in New York, but I took a little bit of video of him. He also has a channel on YouTube. I think it's like man in a white dress or something like that, or just look up Matthew Silver on YouTube and you'll find him. He's a performance artist, does a lot of stuff in New York City in his underwear or other very not their attire. He's actually on tour right now. He's in Phoenix tonight. He was in Flagstaff last night. So I'm thinking of going and checking out his show. I have no idea what to expect, but that'll depend on my headache, how the puppers are feeling, how I'm feeling. Maybe I'll go, maybe I won't. Would you like me to stay home, Lucy? What do you think, Lucy? We'll let her decide. Looks like me and the puppers got in the vehicle just in time. There's a couple little dogs wandering our neighborhood. They're in our yard right now, along with our weeds. It looks like some sort of Pekingese Shih Tzu cross and some sort of Papillon Terrier cross. All I know is I don't need them wandering around my neighborhood. Alright, we're getting on our way. Same place as last time. I think that's our go-to place, especially at this time of night. Oh, I wasn't even in frame. I was concentrating on driving, so there we go. Which I will do now. I'll just put the camera away. Maybe we'll say hello from the park. Yeah, we'll say hello from the park. And then we'll just do our thing. Because I like just doing our thing. We made it, finally. It's even later than it was last night when we got here. Unfortunately, the sunset isn't anywhere near as spectacular as it was last night. That's okay. They can't all be amazing. But we're gonna enjoy our walk. Hopefully some of this fresh air will help me. I'm not feeling the greatest. I think this 2 nights this week, I only got like 4 hours sleep. And every night this week I've had nightmares. So it just hasn't been conducive to getting any quality rest. And it's really caught up with me. So I was talking about going out and seeing Matthew Silver tonight. That's not gonna happen. Unfortunately, I'd really love to go see him perform, but it's just not gonna happen. I'm gonna try and get to bed early tonight, or at least relax a lot at home tonight. I'm gonna go out. I gotta go buy some Thumper, some food. I'll do that. I'll get myself some food and then just call it a night. You'd never tell from the exposure on the camera, but it's almost completely dark out now. Just a little hint of the sunset and some color left in the sky off that way. But for me, it's getting kind of hard to see out here. So we're gonna get back over towards the park side and back to the car. Had a really good walk tonight. There's no whirlpools tonight. No danger of getting sucked into a vortex. So that's good. I think they're all done with the watering for the month or however long that lasts. What are you puppers doing? What are these puppers doing? They never get too far ahead. They always have to come back and check with me, make sure everything's okay, which is exactly what I want. You don't want a dog that if you let it off the lead, you never see it again, which so many people have. One-stop shopping. Dropped the puppers off at home. Now I'm out to go to Petco and then Bash's'. Petco is straight in front of me. Bash's' is just down the plaza, down there, that way at the other end. So I'll get the kitty food for the sick little Thumpy. And then I'll go get me some food. I think I need some milk, some cereal. Maybe I'll see if they have anything that I want to eat for dinner. If not, I'm gonna head over to Fired Pie and get myself a pizza. And then I'll just be sitting in front of the TV, finishing off the second episode of X-Files that I started last night. And then maybe, I don't know what after that. I think they're closed. No, they're open. Oh good, they're open till 9. I'm spoiling that kitty. Oh, fine. They didn't want to stop for me. I'm spoiling that kitty. She deserves it though. I got a whole bunch of different kinds of food. She likes the fishy stuff, so I stayed away from the chickeny stuff. Although some of it has some chicken in it, but it's mostly like salmon. And that's what she likes. So I got a couple of different ones. They're all the same brand, but I got some different ones. Give it a try. See what she likes the best. Alright. I think I'll go to the grocery store now. So I want cereal for the morning, so I need milk. So I'm gonna go do that, and then I'm gonna go home. So I'm gonna wrap it up for the night because I'm done talking to the camera. I'm tired. I think today or tomorrow. See, look, my brain's already shutting down for the day. Tomorrow, I think if I get up early enough, like I'll get up when the puppies wake me up to go out and have breakfast. But then we'll go back to bed, and if I get up early enough after that, I might load them in the car and go for a drive somewhere and go for a long walk. So that might be an idea. That might happen. If it happens, you will witness it. Alright? I will talk to you later. Peace, love, and get all the sleep you possibly can. Because it sucks to be so tired.